It's extraordinary in a time of mass communication that we face this paradox where the two jewels of British academia, Oxford and Cambridge, stand at the heart of a globally significant innovation corridor, yet we're stranded from each other by an appalling lack of efficient, affordable transport. The collapse of the T5 bus route, combined with the labyrinthine and expensive detour via London required by rail or train or bus, leaves the so-called Varsity line more aspirational than reality. This situation epitomizes how poor infrastructure has stifled potential growth. And the UK's recent revival of the Oxford-Cambridge arc is an overdue acknowledgement of this region's role as a driver of economic and intellectual output. But the East-West Rail project to restore the Varsity line, closed since 1967, still languishes in the realm of promises with no immediate funding or timetable. And the delay contrasts starkly with the bold claim that completing the line could add £78 billion to the economy by 2035. Oxford and Cambridge, flanked by Milton Keynes, already host some of the most advanced research and development hubs in the world. And companies like AstraZeneca and Arm thrive there, not to mention the university's unparalleled global influence. But this supercluster faces severe logistical and planning challenges, water shortages, insufficient energy infrastructure, bureaucratic delays which have stymied housing and science park developments. And the absence of an efficient transport link exacerbates these problems as collaboration, commuting and regional cohesion suffer. The consequences of this disconnection are profound. The inability to travel quickly and cheaply between Oxford and Cambridge stifles business synergy and academic cooperation. It wastes the region's potential. And all for a bus. The dependence on expensive indirect routes disproportionately impacts those without access to private transport, entrenching barriers for students, researchers, and workers alike. And without a viable public transport system, reliance on cars increases, undercutting sustainability goals. The Science Secretary, Peter Kay, has rightly identified the ARC's potential as akin to that of Boston or San Francisco. Yet to unlock his promise, infrastructure must precede ambition. Restoring the Varsity line is essential, not just to connect Oxford and Cambridge, but as a spine of the network radiating across the country. And this would ensure the region's benefits ripple outward, enabling the creation of connected clusters in partnership with the Northern Powerhouse and other regions. East-West Rail needs to be fast-tracked, not merely announced. Without a functioning spine, the arc remains fragmented. Promises of 1.5 million homes must translate into action, with emphasis on affordability to attract and retain workers. And issues such as water, power and sewage must be resolved with urgency to ensure the ARC's viability. While political will has returned to the Oxford-Cambridge ARC, real progress requires more than rhetoric. Restoring the Varsity line is not a luxury, it's a linchpin of this vision. And until then, the journey between Oxford and Cambridge will remain an infuriating odyssey, symbolic of the broader failure to align Britain's infrastructure with its ambition. For the ARC to truly flourish, the government needs to move from plans to platforms, both literal and metaphorical.